When it comes to Hollywood couples, George Clooney and Amal Clooney have always been the epitome of elegance, glamour, and power. But, just like every couple, their relationship has faced its ups and downs, and now, they're at the center of one of the most talked about celebrity divorces in recent years. If you've been following the headlines, you'll know that things are getting pretty messy between the pair. The shocking twist: Amal Clooney is reportedly demanding half of George Clooney's vast fortune in their divorce settlement. That's right, folks, George Clooney, the Oscar-winning actor, businessman, and philanthropist, is potentially facing a significant financial hit in what's quickly becoming one of Hollywood's most expensive divorces. But is this demand reasonable, or is Amal making an unreasonable play for the Clooney empire? Let's break it down and look at all the details. Before we dive into the specifics of their divorce, let's take a look at George Clooney's fortune. George Clooney has amassed a staggering net worth, not just through his successful acting career but also through smart business ventures. His tequila brand, Casamigos, made headlines when he sold it for a reported $1 billion in 2017, earning him a huge payout. And don't forget his acting roles, producing gigs, and extensive brand endorsements that have kept him one of the wealthiest and most influential stars in the world. Reports suggest that George's wealth stands at around $500 million. But what happens when a divorce comes into play? For anyone familiar with the world of Hollywood divorces, things can get very complicated, especially when substantial wealth is involved. Amal Clooney is no stranger to power and influence herself. She's a world-renowned human rights lawyer, known for her work with the United Nations and her advocacy for various global causes. Her career has earned her a reputation as one of the most intelligent, capable, and respected women in the world. She's not only known for her legal prowess but also for her high-profile marriage to George Clooney. Together, they've been the ultimate power couple. Now, amid their divorce, Amal is reportedly seeking a significant portion of George's wealth. While George is one of the highest-paid actors in Hollywood, Amal's career has also afforded her substantial wealth. However, it's the way the couple's finances are intertwined that's causing such a stir. Some experts argue that Amal's demand for half of George's fortune could be justified given her role in the marriage, but others are saying this move is something entirely different. Amal Clooney's demand for half of George's fortune has stunned fans and critics alike. But why is she making such a bold move? Theories vary, but some believe that Amal could be seeking compensation for the sacrifices she made in her career for the sake of their marriage and family. Remember, she was already an established lawyer before marrying George, and their busy schedules often meant she had to put her own career ambitions on hold for the sake of their family life. Another theory is that Amal is trying to secure financial independence for herself and their children, which is a common motive in many high-profile divorces. After all, she's worked hard to establish herself as one of the most powerful women in the legal world. If she's going to walk away from a marriage that has been full of media scrutiny, perhaps she's asking for half to ensure she remains financially secure and on equal footing with George in terms of wealth. But here's where things get tricky: is Amal simply trying to claim what's rightfully hers, or is this a strategic move that goes beyond just finances? As of now, the details of Amal and George's divorce proceedings are still unfolding, but reports suggest a highly contentious and heated battle. Both sides are reportedly at odds over various issues, including custody of their twins, Alexander and Ella, and the division of assets. The Clooney estate is also a point of contention. With multiple properties around the world, including a lavish villa in Italy, it's clear that this divorce won't be an easy one to navigate. Experts believe that with such a large and diverse portfolio, both Amal and George will have a long road ahead to come to an agreement on how to divide their assets fairly. If Amal's demands are met, George Clooney will likely face a significant financial settlement. But will this impact his future? Given his immense fortune and business acumen, George is likely to bounce back quickly. However, the public fallout from such a high-profile divorce may affect his reputation, as divorces in Hollywood are always under a microscope. Despite the challenges ahead, George Clooney has always maintained a relatively low-key personal life, and many believe that he'll continue to do so post-divorce. It's also worth noting that George and Amal's divorce is not just about money, it's about the future of their children and the legacy they've built together. As we continue to watch this shocking divorce unfold, one thing is certain: it's far from over. Whether or not Amal Clooney gets half of George Clooney's fortune remains to be seen, but the drama surrounding their split is sure to captivate audiences for months to come. In the end, this divorce may be as costly as it is public, but one thing is clear: both Amal and George are powerhouses in their own right, and they're both going to come out of this divorce with their heads held high. So, what do you think about Amal Clooney's demand for half of George Clooney's fortune? Do you think it's justified, or do you believe this is going too far? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.